It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the reigning NFC champs and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick.
It's Madden NFL 24, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys, coming up next.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Jackson. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now Jackson on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Osa Odighizuwa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, a give to Mixon. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. 20! And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Well, this is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Lamar Jackson from 17 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, CD, that was a well-orchestrated drive by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and how about the way he capped it off, too? Orchestrate the drive and then let everybody know exactly who the guy is on the field you've got to watch on every play. Finishes it off with a touchdown run.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And running with power here. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Stroud now on 1st and 10. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. At the 30-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. At the 43-yard line. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1. Stroud able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 45.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Nicole Hardman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. Stroud. It's Williams on the catch. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, I guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
Butker's kick here is good. And they're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Pushes him over. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Inside handoff to Mixon. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Commanders first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Cowboys 8-yard line.
Another try for Mixon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Tyler Conklin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders add 6 to their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point try now for Moody. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have more bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down. Now Stroud. He completes this to Walker. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Toward the pylon, caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? We got a good battle developing down around the goal line in the trenches.
We certainly do. They went fullback dive. He's going to ask for it again because he doesn't get many opportunities to carry the ball, so you know he's going to be determined. That might be the right call to come back with it one more time.
Bucker's kick here is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there, but sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And
all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. They'll have good field position at midfield following the turnover as they start with a first down here. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. On the bootleg, Stroud. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
At the Cowboys 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Jackson on first down. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Tyler Conklin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. And Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
On second down, it's Stroud. Catch made by Watson on the out route. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker's kick here is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Now it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Jackson.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Jackson now. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, Jackson. Complete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, and they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. Christian Kirk, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Texans have the lead in that one. Trey Lance with a couple of touchdown passes. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now here's Stroud.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a game that's dependent on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. .31 yards on the punt there. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Richie Grant on the coverage.
A handoff running left, Mixon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stroud working out of the gun. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Down to the 41.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And Walker has it. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
From the gun, it's Walker. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Stroud. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Washington offense heading out. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
On the bootleg, Stroud. This is Fant on the short completion. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 4.
At the 20-yard line.
Stroud. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
At the 29-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. Fighting down past the 45. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Another one caught by Collins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
That's caught. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Stroud now on 1st and 10.
He finds Watson. It's caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Well, this is caught by Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Straight ahead, Walker.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, here's Mixon.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to kick it away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And complete once again to Watson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here and try and gain that yardage back.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
And Stroud now to throw.
He's got it to Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Mixing up the middle. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Jackson. And he'll spot Hurd open left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Nico Collins
from 17 yards out.
And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Commanders 34, Cowboys 12.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Catch is made by Hardman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Cowboys. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Stroud. This is Fant on the short completion.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
The throwing again is Stroud. Finding Hardman here over the middle. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
3rd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Levante David. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A handoff to Mixon. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. That one into the hands of Flowers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Man in motion left. That's Collins. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And the Washington first down.
Once again, they run with Mixon. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game.